Hello and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dad Jokes. Um, we did not have any countdown because, quite frankly, I forgot how to do it. So we're not having countdowns today. Um, all right,
Hashtag blame Joe.
She
what
doesn't
happened?
remember the numbers.
Backup IT. All right, backup IT. I'm second string. Probably should be like third or fourth string. All right.
Second string
Anyway,
JV.
yeah, right. Well, welcome back. If you've not joined us before, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can join in the live chat if you want to chat. Um, and hit that notification bell so that you know when we're live all the time. Hey,
Give us a
what do we
thumbs
do?
up.
Yeah, give us some thumbs up, like, share, do all that stuff. Um, no announcements really. The 30th of August is about the only one that we have right now is the Tucson Comic Con, which is here in Tucson, Arizona. Our website at DN Dad Jokes has all of that information and a link so that you can purchase tickets and things of that nature. Yes.
Announcement from Ohio. 2 days. Tickets go on sale 2 days from now on the August the 15th for the AcadeCon at the Dayton Convention Center. Get your tickets.
Oh yeah. AcadeCon.
Dayton
That's
Convention Center?
yeah.
Wow.
Um, apparently this is what their seventh year or something like that. We just found out about it.
I
Ninth year. We
We
just
lived there
found
how
out.
long and we didn't know this?
didn't
I
know
know.
about it,
Didn't
contacted
know
them,
anything about
said,
it.
hey, I'm going to
I
be
haven't
there.
lived there in a long time.
Yep. Now we know.
You can get the link on our website. Check it
All
out.
right.
If it's not there, it's the missing link.
All right. All right.
It better not be missing. I put it there.
It's there.
Everything
Check
else
it
on
out.
my computer seems to come up missing.
It's there. All right. So tonight's episode, we are on a short campaign. This is the second episode for this short campaign that Rhonda is running. She is being our DM for this short campaign. As you can see, we are missing a person. In case you didn't catch that last week, one of our players, Joe, he's taken a hiatus. Uh, he's got a lot of family and work obligations, so he's just gonna bow out for this month. So Rhonda took over to do a short campaign. And tonight is the second episode called Into the House. Take it over with
All right.
remind us what we did last week.
Last
Yeah, I
week.
don't know what we did last week.
What did we do last
This
week?
ought to be interesting. Cordite, Isola, and Kendra found themselves in a haunting dream where a female spectral image appeared and sped towards each of them. Engaging in some brief eye to eye contact, the image pierced through their bodies, leaving each of them standing in a misty forest with a cryptic message. Once they found each other, they began to search out the crossroads that were mentioned in their messages and came across a ghostly figure of a man who pointed them in the right direction. Um, Along the way, they discovered a planchette, two additional cryptic messages. Each of them experienced an additional dream as they slept, and at the crossroads, they find a house. After a brief interaction with a man, they entered into the house and they found their way to the dining room where they removed the cloth covering the table and the chairs and they revealed a child sized doll underneath the covering. And I don't think any of you all remember the description. Well, that's not true. Jody probably does.
Oh,
I'm going to give you that description once again. Um, this child size, not childlike, child size doll is a ragged doll in a frilly red dress and a white patch covers a missing button eye.
I know her.
What did you guys want to do next? I don't know if you remember the room or not.
Oh, we're in the dining room. There's a dining table and
And chairs. There's still life
and I pulled off
paintings.
the.
Yeah, on the wall are still life paintings of depicting grand
Oh yeah, they look rotted.
feasts, and in they're painted in oils, and as they're fading, it makes the food look rotten. And there are
Rotten,
several other doors
rotten.
out of this dining room,
Name that musical.
including the sliding door that you entered through from the music room. I'm going to do this.
Um. So the doll's just sitting there, no movement,
It's just sitting there.
and the table doesn't have food on it. It's just, is it even set? Does it have like place settings?
Nope, there are um, dishes on the sideboard.
Okay.
Um, Mostly cracked. One. Does anybody want to look closer at the dishes?
No,
What do I care about dishes?
doll. I don't need no dishes. I'm a wood elf. I'll eat off of a leaf. Um,
I don't need no stinking dishes.
Yeah, dishes are overrated.
Amen. Um, I want to take a closer look at the doll.
All right. You take a closer look at the doll. It's a ragged doll. It's rough. It's cloth. Um, Yarn hair. It's wearing a frilly red dress. Um, it's missing an eye that has a patch over it. It's white. Probably whiter than it ought to be for considering the deterioration in the room around it.
I mean, if it's been covered all this time. Is this doll sitting like at the head of the table or in like what would be more of a family sitting, like on the
It's
side?
sitting in a chair on this side, at one side of the table.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. That's just a little creepy. It's a big dog. Um, yeah. Anybody else? Thoughts?
I'm just watching the door in front of us to make sure nothing comes in.
All right. All right. We look around this room. Uh, was there anything? I mean, nothing about the doll. The doll is, well, the doll. It's there. Uh, is nothing else of note in this room necessarily other than the dishes and the
Dishes,
table.
the
Like
dishes
there's
on
not
the
a
sideboard. There is no
bookshelf or.
food in the room. It, except for the dishes still sitting on the sideboard, this room appears to be well put away. Like,
Interesting.
and the doll.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do with this. So, anything else anybody wants to do?
Beat
No
things
idea.
up.
Nada?
Kind of want to just move on.
Okay.
Forget we saw this because it's creepy.
Well, you have the doors that you came in, the sliding doors, and the additional door at the southern end of the room that you came through. There is a door to the west and a door to the north.
Well, I'm gonna figure that probably the door to the west is probably to some kind of hall or something. It was that long, skinny room. Um, so let's just go north. Let's hey, follow the right wall, right?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Probably the kitchen, being that it's connected to the dining room. That would
You
be
go
my
to
guess.
Normally.
you go through the northern door and you walk in, and it is the kitchen. A rack previously suspended from the kitchen ceiling has crashed, crushing a table and scattering rusted pots and cooking implements around. There's a sizable iron stove that is sitting, I believe, to the north of the north wall. Yeah, it is built
Possibly.
into the north wall, and there are several doors that lead from the kitchen. There's one north, the one south you came through, one to the east, and one to the west. And one went up that teacher's dress.
Going back to some school days.
All days. All days. Okay. Anyway.
Um, well, I'm gonna guess the one to the east, the one along the right wall there, is probably going out of the house. Uh, that would be my guess. Oh, wait a minute. Let me before we go onward, I want to investigate the stove.
Okay. Uh, you investigate the stove. It does have an oven in it. Um, it's built into this fireplace, and it's covered with a metal door to keep in the heat. Um, you would recognize this. Pretty common. Do you open the door to look in?
Yeah, yeah, I want to look it over. I
Okay.
want to see how recently it's been used.
Um, you open the door to the oven, and sitting on the middle metal rack is a pastry. Does not look rotted.
How
Outside of
hungry am
that, the
I?
oven is cool. There's no heat here.
I don't. Um. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna fall for that. Everything in this house is old. Um. There's a. Hey. Kendra,
Huh?
come check this out. What? Is there anything magical on this?
I don't know. Didn't
Can't
somebody
you
else have detect
Yes.
magic as a?
do your?
I have detect magic
Because I don't have it as a ritual.
as a ritual, but
I
it's
can
a once
cast it,
per.
but I can't do it as a ritual.
It's a once per short rest. I
Well,
think
can you
something like that.
see if it is magically altered in any way? Is there any like? Can you
Okay.
like it is a?
Uh,
I mean, it's a perfectly preserved pastry here. Either the man out front who no longer exists put it there, or there's something up with it.
All right. Well, I'll look, and then I'll look around the rest of the kitchen while I got that 10 minutes going.
Um, there is nothing magical on the pastry. As far as magic around the kitchen, there is some faint magic coming from the fireplace next to the oven.
Okay.
Um, it's like there was magic there, but it's fading.
Okay.
And there seems to be some magic on the wall next to the fireplace between that and the north door.
Okay. I will take a look at it, investigate it.
Okay.
What do you see?
Not much. I got a 2. A big old 2.
Big old 2.
Get those out of the way now. Anyway, something was there, but I have no idea what it is.
So is there anything there, or is it literally the wall?
It's just
Like
a
there's no
magic
picture or
area.
anything.
No,
It's
on
just
the wall.
this wall.
Maybe there's a dumbwaiter of some kind hidden into the wall.
Oh no, there's that.
Because it's got to be pretty dumb to hide in the wall anyway, but
Well, that is. I mean,
that'd be
yeah,
a dumb waiter.
that would be a dumb
I
waiter.
don't know any waiters that are dumb, but
I've met a few.
Um. All right. I'm gonna touch the wall.
Feels like a wall.
Okay. It's not cold or hot or.
It's not hot. It's not cold. It's pretty cool. It's a stone wall.
Well, I don't know what would be. Was the magic like consistent, or was it also fading?
Nope, it's just there.
It's just there. Interesting. I feel like I should throw the pastry at it.
Are you gonna go get the pastry? I feel like I should do this, but
I am not that impulsive. Isala has intelligence and wisdom. She's not quite as impulsive as my other characters.
all three of you roll me a perception check.
Alrighty. That is a 9.
Eight.
Chuck, you got an 8.
Uh-huh.
With my +5, I got a 6.
Okay.
We are oblivious.
Yes, you are.
It's gonna be that kind of day. All right, let's check out the north wall or the north door.
Okay. The north
Following
door
the right
leads
wall.
you into the pantry. All of the food stuff in this pantry have decayed to dust and rotten smears inside sealed glass jars.
Yeah. I don't think there's. I want to just look through the pantry, make sure there's no hidden stash of something.
Roll an investigation.
Oh, I actually did pretty good on that one. That's an 18.
As you're looking through stuff, you find a vial. It has a rat skull on the label.
A rat skull.
Yep.
I'm going to pocket that.
All right. You pocket that and you exit back out into the kitchen.
It's pantry. Found some probably found some poison. Or rat poison, anyway.
Well, it don't do any good when a guy's hungry.
Well, this is true. There's a pastry in the oven. Are you hungry?
Not that hungry.
All
So
right. Well, I guess we'll go to the western wall.
okay.
Be careful, it's also known as the Wailing Wall.
The wailing wall. Well, something tells me we're going to be wailing at some point in this house. I mean, with fresh pastries and everything else looking like it's going to fall apart at any moment, something's bound to happen.
Okay. Um, you're making your way through the kitchen. Who's going through the door first?
I am.
mean,
Okay. And who's going through second?
I don't care. Kendra, do you want to be in the middle or at the back?
Either way.
All right, I'll go second then.
Okay. Okay. As you're exiting the room, Cordite, you come out. You see that there's a closed door right to your right, and there's a hallway to the left. It's just a long hallway. And
All
as
right.
you go to turn, which direction are you going to turn? Towards the closet or towards the hallway?
Well, I think it's smarter to check the closet before the hallway.
Okay.
But I will
As
note,
you
I will motion to Isla to watch down the hallway while I check the
okay.
closet.
Sure.
As you turn towards the closet and motion to Isla, you'll notice out of the corner of your eye a claw-like hand emerge from the fireplace in the kitchen and then retract back in.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of claw it is?
No, but it kind of resembles a kind of a almost a humanoid shape, except for it's very claw looking. And
So does it
as
look
it's
more like bones,
more kind of
hair,
more like bones,
flesh? More like bones. Okay.
more like bones. And when it comes out, you notice a series of elbows, where an elbow joint would be. There's a series of elbows, and as it goes back in, it causes it to bend in really odd directions that are not normal human movement.
Okay. I will point this out to my compatriots and say I'm curious if there's something in there or if this is an illusion of some kind.
We're
And
on our
I,
way out.
right, but I'm actually going to take a step nearer to it.
You're gonna go towards the stove.
Yeah,
I thought you said it was the fireplace.
Well, the
fireplace.
fireplace
Yeah.
and
Oh,
the
okay.
stove, they're all right
Gotcha,
there together.
Gotcha.
Yes, I'm going to take a step towards that because I'm crazy.
It looks like a fireplace. It looks like a kitchen fireplace and stove. You don't see anything out of the ordinary or that you haven't seen before. Um,
I wish I had a holy hand grenade.
Thou shalt count to 3 and only to 3.
but what you will see is you will see the oven door move.
Okay.
I don't know that you ever shut the door. So it's just kind of swinging just ever so slightly. Like just enough tilt and gravity maybe moved it a half an inch or so.
I'm going to shut the oven door.
All right.
Gonna pull out the pastry. Ah! All right.
When you shut
well.
the oven door, that claw comes out again from the edge of the chimney, from the chimney area.
I'm going to grab it.
Now you're
I'm going
playing
to grab it
cat and
and
mouse with a
pull.
claw.
Oh, I buried my dice. Hold on.
Imagine
I like the
that.
computerized dice.
Well, she'd probably bury those too.
That would require me have to find them. I have absolutely nothing to roll on it on my computer at the moment.
I have the computerized dice on my phone and on my computer. From the same source, D&D Beyond.
Well, I could use digital dice, but if I'm gonna fail my dice roll, I might as well get enjoyment out of actually physically rolling my dice.
Well, they already put the pluses and all that on there, so I don't have to think about that.
I mean, there is that.
I believe a 21 hits you.
I believe that hits most everybody in this party.
Faux show.
You take 2 piercing damage.
All right.
As this claw pulls you even closer to the fireplace hearth.
I grab the claw and yank it.
And as you grab the claw and yank it, it disengages at the first elbow joint. The rest of it disappears, and the claw in your hand turns to dust.
Dust. No problem. It can't attack me anymore.
That is interesting.
And I'll finish closing the door.
You try to close the door, and it won't close all the way. Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. A little better, 17.
As you're trying to push the door closed, and just as you're getting it almost closed, you get there's almost like a push of air from inside the oven, and you get this, you catch the aroma of caramel.
Sweet. I'm going to open up my bag of holding. I'm going to reach in. I'm going to take out my crowbar. And I'm going to finish closing the door of the oven.
Okay. Get the door closed, and it is closed.
All right. Put the crowbar away and press on.
All right, back to the closet.
Got to have the right tools for the job.
Okay. You guys leave the room. You're in the hallway. You're facing the door. You're facing the door of the closet, but it's not closed. You can see the door, but it's not closed. And the closet beyond is extremely dark.
I think that kind of describes this house.
I think it's super dark. Let me, oh, dang it, I don't have it. Never mind. I won't do it. Who doesn't take the light cantrip?
You.
People who can see in the dark, and most everybody else.
I don't know. I always took it even when I could see in the dark.
Yeah, me too, usually. But I did
But
not
I don't.
take it.
I don't
do
get any
not have it.
cantrips, so.
All right. Is it so dark that like our dark vision isn't even penetrating it?
No, it's dark. Even your dark
okay.
vision recognizes that it's dark.
Yeah.
But it doesn't keep you from being able to see into this oddly empty closet.
Okay, it's empty.
I'm going to actually reach into the closet and check the walls of it.
You reach your hand into the closet. This closet is way deep.
Okay.
So it's like you can't, without going in, you can't reach the back wall. Of course, the door is in the way one side, but you reach into the other side and it feels like a stone wall.
The door opens into the closet?
I am going to reach into my bag of holding and pull out a torch and my tinderbox, and I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
I'm going to elbow Kendra and say, see, this is why we bring him along.
Yeah, I mean...
You take the time, you light your torch. What are you going to do with your torch?
I am going to walk into the closet with my torch in front of me.
As you walk
or
into
to the
the
side
closet
so I can see.
with your torch, you hear a whisper.
Told you not to talk to me here.
And it says, an enemy or a friend if you drop the torch.
Repeat that, please.
It says, an enemy or a friend. Drop the torch.
I don't know which would drop it, but a friend would let me see them. I take another step with the torch in front of me.
You hear a voice that becomes scratchier. And it says, drop the torch.
No.
Nah.
Enemy.
I don't think so.
You will hear.
Enemy wouldn't threaten me. An enemy would respect me.
You feel inside this enclosed carpet. Inside
Closet.
this enclosed closet.
Right,
When you come out of the closet, you become a carpet.
A breeze, a wind even, begins to blow, and the torch, the light, the fire on the torch begins to whip around. And if you watch it for a minute, well, not even a minute, 30 seconds, you will see that the wind is pushing the light, the fire of the torch, toward the walls.
Toward the wall. Interesting. So I reach out to see if the wall is an illusion.
The wall is not illusion. However, as you moved in, you do feel there is wood between the stones on the wall.
Ah, I look the other way, the way the wind is coming from.
It's almost completely stone with
Stone
mortar.
and curious, what would be blowing the? Where would the wind be coming from if this is entirely stone? That makes no sense. So is something behind wood sucking the wind, or is something behind the stone blowing it? Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, we could, light the wood on fire, I suppose. I'm taking it from the door of the closet. We're seeing this. It's
You're
a cross
seeing this.
breeze, right? It's not coming into the door.
No.
Okay.
And even as he moves, the direction seems to change. And
So
the flames are getting closer and closer to the wood on the wall.
So like an
so
interior wall.
there's a defining point then, triangulation, to determining where exactly this breeze is coming from and going to.
It seems to be coming from the direction of the stone wall.
And it seemingly wants to light this wood on fire. For somebody who wants you to put out a torch, sure does want to make a mess. Wants to really light it up in here.
I'm going to move the torch toward the stone wall.
As you move towards the stone wall, you kind of almost feel an invisible force pushing you towards the opposite wall. And you will hear in your head the words, "Set me free."
Just say no.
Just say no.
I don't know about that. In reality, being the nice guy that I am, I should set them free or attempt to. I'm going to get my crowbar out and try to pry some of the stones out of the stone wall.
You attempt to pry some of the stone. You will crack a little bit of the mortar. But as you move along, it seems to heal itself.
Interesting. Let me see what else I have on me. Unfortunately, I don't have.
Kendra,
Uh-huh.
see, roll me a perception check.
A perception check?
Yes.
16.
You hear from behind in the kitchen a slam of metal against stone.
I opened the door on the stove.
Okay. Did it come at the same time he did something?
It came and it coordinated with him trying to dislodge stone.
Interesting. I'm gonna go back in there and look and tell him to do that again.
No
While I'm
problem.
watching. Do it again. Do it again.
I will try to dig deeper into the stone with the crowbar.
As he's trying to dislodge stone from the closet and you're watching in the oven, you begin to feel some warmth from the oven,
Something's
and
in the
you
oven.
smell, it is very obvious, you smell caramel
I don't
and
like caramel.
warm pastry, the smell of baking emanating from the oven.
Interesting. So why would... Why would that make it start to smell like it's baking? That makes no sense to me.
Hey, why don't you get that pastry?
You just want someone else to take it.
I do.
I don't know that I want to take a pastry.
She's evil.
I am not.
You're still having no luck with the wall.
Okay.
You are having to press against the force that's pushing against you to even be at the wall. The flames from the torch are still trying to reach the opposite wall. Isola is just standing there looking around like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I'm actually thinking I should go back to the dining room and check on that doll.
I'm going to go check the other wall. Try to pull off the boards and the stone on the other wall.
And the pastry in the oven is very enticing.
Make him roll. Make him roll.
When you go to the other wall, as the torch flames get close to the wood, you can see them try, almost like they're trying to leap, and like somebody's trying to force them leap and jump towards the woods, towards the wood that's inside this closet. Jody, is Isola going back to the dining room?
Yes, Isola is going to stand between the kitchen and the dining room. She doesn't want to completely go into the dining room, but she wants to
Okay.
check on that doll. Seeing that there's activity at the stove and something weird happening in the closet, I thought, well, maybe
You
I'll check that
cannot
doll
see the
again.
doll.
Doll's not there?
You can't see it from your
You're in a room.
vantage point. If
You're in a different
it's
room.
still there, it's not viewable from over the table.
Oh,
But you don't see it from standing.
okay. I guess I'll walk around the table, see if I can find it.
The doll is not there.
Lovely. Going
Uh,
back to the kitchen.
Kendra,
Hmm?
you just watching the oven?
Yeah, at the moment.
Okay. I started to call you Forsyth. Cornite.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the torch as it's trying to get to the wall?
I'm actually going to set the torch on the ground while I
Okay.
try to pry the wood and stone off of the other wall.
when you set the torch down on the ground, you feel a shift in the air movement, and the torch begins to grow taller, almost like creating a bonfire.
Cool.
Wait, you're lighting the closet on fire?
Yeah, well, from the inside.
Yeah, well, you know.
The flames are beginning to reach, and as the flames are, you're looking up, it's beginning to reach the cross beams across the closet, and those cross beams are starting to singe.
Starting to singe. Okay, I will pick the torch back up. I will move it to the other side, the stone side, and then go back to work on that wall.
You're going to put it, are you going to put it back on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. You put it back on the floor and you go to move to the other wall. Isla, Kendra, what are you two doing?
I'm coming back to the kitchen to say, hey, that doll, yeah, it's not there anymore.
Did anything happen in the thing? I'm sorry. The
Closet?
oven?
The oven.
Oh,
yeah.
oven.
The oven is beginning, the heat that you feel is beginning to cool. And looking closely at the pastry, it's beginning to look old. It looks like it's 3-day old pastry.
Okay.
And if you're not smelling the smell anymore, in the closet, you can scratch the wood and you're starting to get a little bit of splinters out of it. The torch goes out. And you hear the word enemy. And you begin to hear a harp playing.
A harp?
Yes.
Yeah, the harp that we played before. That is yeah. Being that the doll moved, I'm not sure that I want to investigate the harp. I would not
Yeah, I
do
don't know
well
that
in
I
a
want
horror
to either.
movie.
She would not run upstairs.
Well, we've
She
already
would
made
just
the
stand
classic
there.
bundle. We've already made the classic blunder. We split the party.
Well, we did, but I'm now back in the kitchen, and
Yeah.
you're right there at the closet.
Yeah, we didn't
so
split very far, at least.
We didn't split
Yeah.
very far. Do we want to go back to the harp or just, keep pushing forward? We've triggered something.
I think we're going to have to push forward.
I want to go home.
Okay. Push.
Yeah. Push forward, I guess.
I have to see what my number is because I lost it.
I lost it years ago.
You
I don't know if
turn.
I ever had it.
And
the room with the closet. It's just like a passage, right?
It's not a room. It's a hallway.
You go on to the hall. Yeah. Okay.
It's a hallway with a closet. The hallway itself, as you look down it, it's lined with broken picture frames, and there's a rug on the floor. And the pattern in the rug is dizzying.
Broken picture frames. hanging on the wall broken picture frames or like scattered on the floor broken picture frames?
Hanging on the wall.
I would go over there. Yeah, I'll go closer. I'm gonna look at this rug. The pattern might be dizzying. I want to know if it's moving.
As you're heading that way, there is an opening. As you're heading down the hallway, there will be an opening on your right hand side. There's not a door, it's just an opening.
It's just open. I'll take a glance before I head onto the carpet just to see if I know what this room might be.
You look in there, and what you see some broken boards that are marred. There's a web-like design in the way they're laid out. There's a short stage on one end. It looks like a ballroom.
All right, I'm gonna continue on to the carpet.
You get to the carpet, and you look at the carpet, and it just about gives you a headache. So if you look at it and you stare at it long enough, it seems like it moves. The pattern in it, but it's not.
I will blink
very
a lot.
Dizzying.
Okay, it's just a carpet, I think.
And at the end of this hall, there are also two doorways. One you're pretty sure goes into the dining room. The one that would be to your left, and the one to the right. And there's also one straight ahead at that end of the hallway.
All right. Well, I have a feeling, based on the hand-drawn map that we got, that the one that's straight ahead probably goes back into a room we've already been in. It was the room prior to the harp. It was like a sitting room or something.
It was a sitting room.
So I'm gonna make my way back to the opening.
The one that goes to the ballroom, or the other one? Oh, the other one is a door, but
yeah, the other one was a door. You said they were.
So you're going to go back to the opening.
To the ballroom.
Okay.
And wait for my compatriots to catch up to me. Make sure they're not doing something else. With the harp playing, although it's pretty far from the ballroom. I wonder if we could drag the harp to the ballroom. That's just me talking.
Well, we could, but
I don't know if we want to, but
I'm not strong enough.
Is anybody going in the ballroom, or you're just standing outside the ballroom looking in and discussing?
Oh.
Have I left the closet?
Have you even left the closet?
I've come out of the closet. I grab my torch and come out of the closet.
Finally.
I will leave the torch going, but I will hand it to...
the torch is out.
The torch is out.
Oh, the torch is out. Okay, I will
it has been
still
snuffed.
grab my torch because it's still usable.
Okay.
And I will... okay, let's go into the ballroom let's go get the harp and take it into the ballroom.
You want to take the harp into the ballroom? I was just goofing off.
No, it actually makes sense.
All right. Let's go get the harp, I guess.
Gotta find that room again.
We'll just go back down the hall and get the harp.
We'll get the harp and drag it through the hall, and wonder if it has wheels like modern harps.
Okay. It does not have wheels. And who's going to take the harp or try to move the harp?
I'll try to move the harp.
What is your strength?
16.
Okay.
I'm still only.
Roll me a strength check.
Can
The DC is going to be extremely high.
aid?
Yeah. Well, 2 people can try to carry it, but strength
that'll
check,
give you
not a strength
advantage?
save.
Advantage on your check?
Yeah.
If I
You're
aid
going to
you.
roll me a strength check.
Would a 19 be high enough?
No.
Oh, okay.
However,
Harp is glued to the ground.
the harp weighs 300 pounds.
Okay.
Quite heavy.
When you touch the harp,
Right.
roll me a wisdom savings throw. The DC is 14.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
Ow. It's leaning on its side, but it comes out as a 5. I rolled another
Okay.
1.
Lovely.
Rolling
You
real well
are
today.
compelled to play the harp.
Sure, why not?
Roll
Can't
me a
move it.
performance check. The DC is 16.
A 9.
Okay.
My
Oh,
-1.
that's awful. Awful.
You are playing a song brilliantly.
Easy.
But as you're playing, the harp strings are cutting your fingers.
Okay.
Taking 2 points of slashing damage
Okay.
at the start of each of your turns for 1 minute.
Unless I save.
You cannot stop playing, but another creature could yank you away.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I
Um,
figured.
Kendra, what's your
I start-
strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
You're going to make a strength check. The DC is 12.
My strength is only a 13, but
That's
Oh,
close
better than
enough.
mine.
why don't we just burn the harp?
I don't know if we can. Didn't we determine it had some magical property?
Doesn't mean we can't start attacking it.
True.
Or
Do we
I
wanna-
can at least attack it and see what happens.
All right, you attack the harp, and I'll try to pull off cordite.
Okay. So I'm
We'll
gonna
do a collected effort.
I'm gonna use my produce flame cantrip to so produce a flame, throw it at it basically.
Okay.
That's
Excuse
not a
me.
great hit.
Strength check, huh?
13 to hit
A 13 would hit it.
for 5 damage.
Doesn't seem to do as much damage as you thought it would.
Doesn't do any damage.
But it
Are
does
you
some.
doing anything, Jody?
I was trying to pull cordite off, but probably not with my whopping 11.
Needed 12. Cordite, you take another 2 points of slashing damage to another finger.
I can try to help
I don't get to
pull
save
him
again.
off.
Nope.
Maybe if we work together, would we get advantage on trying to pull him off?
Yes.
The two
Okay.
of us are going to work together. You roll.
You roll? Okay.
I will aid you.
Oh, there we go. An 18.
Okay. You are able to get him torn free with only 4 points of
Torn
slashing
free.
damage. And cordite, you'll want to jot this down.
Yeah.
You have effectively learned to play the song Blood Tears of Calvaria. Claveria, Claveria, Claveria.
C-L-E.
Claveria.
Hold on.
CLAE. I'm terrible at pronouncing words.
C-L-A-E.
CLAE.
No, CLAV.
B, right? Okay.
VE.
RIA.
RIA.
Right. On the harp.
Claveria?
Right.
Um,
No problem.
you have some great knowledge of this song. It was written by Lyron, Lyron, Evensong, and you have advantage on performance checks made to play this chilling tune on any instrument.
All right.
All right.
Little side hustle there. That's what you
the name
guys
of the
were
author?
supposed to do last week.
What was the name of the author?
We didn't say.
Lyron, Lyron.
RON. Okay.
Yeah. Last name Evensong.
Evensong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. It's in my notes.
All right.
Let's just go to the ballroom.
Yeah. I think we'll leave the harp here. Anybody got a heel?
I do actually. Here.
The harp has no
I will
desire
help you.
to leave the music room.
Okay.
Cure your wounds.
Well, tell it too bad.
For a whopping
Okay.
4 points of healing.
That's 4 points I didn't have before.
All right.
Only down 2 now.
All right.
And we press on.
Let's go to the ballroom.
In Jesus' name, we press on.
I should probably put some water in this. Yeah, I should not chew on ice.
Okay. You enter the ballroom. And a hollow, mocking voice reaches you, echoing as if from far away. I'll give you a simple choice, my misguided knights. You can join Lady Silvra, and I'll entomb you all within my fortress's walls. Or forsake your commander, bear witness to her execution, and then walk free to tell all of Dranzorg's justice. My mercy knows but a moment, friends. Choose.
Doesn't sound very merciful to me.
I was going to say, I don't want to choose either one.
What happens if we don't choose?
Make a DC 14 wisdom savings throw.
Oh, here we go again.
All of us?
Everybody.
Oh, let's see.
8.
Let's see. Do I go mad? Yep. 7. Not rolled so good
24.
this week.
Good job, Jody.
24. If I have to drag you guys out of this house.
Good luck.
I rolled low. Chuck, Senior, Cordythe, and Kendra, you take 4 points of psychic damage. Ursula, you take 2.
Nickel and dime.
Okay.
And you will all notice that there is some blood trickling out of each of your ears.
Well, hit me hard enough, because then I'll stop hearing the harp.
Now that you have the opportunity to look in the room, you see a closet if you're looking towards the north side of the room, there's large stained glass windows, and to the right of those windows, there is a door.
Is that the only other door in this room other than what we just walked through?
No, there appears to be a door opposite of the opening you came in on.
Okay.
My map was too small, I couldn't see that far.
All right. Well, guys, let's go to this back door. Follow along that right
Okay.
wall.
You open the door and find a closet, and it's filled with all kinds of dusty, some withered, some, you know, fabric rotting away, moth eaten. They're decorations from whatever, all sorts of events. But you do notice a faded banner, and it has numerous winged seahorses on it.
Winged seahorses.
And it says, "Happy birthday, Reagan and Vashtian."
Reagan?
Regan,
And who?
Vashtian, Vastion.
Twins. I mean, they're celebrating the birthday together. I wonder if one of them had a doll
Maybe.
that is now somewhere in this house, but not at that table where we left it. Does the stained glass window, is it just pretty or is it depicting something?
It is not.
So it's just colorful.
Yes, it's just colorful.
Okay.
And that's
Reagan
all that's in this room.
and Bastion. All right. I guess we can go to the other door and work our way around the house.
Okay, you're going to the opposite door, the door
Right.
opposite from where you came in. Okay,
Correct.
you'll enter into another very, very narrow hallway, and you will see one door to the north, two doors to the west, and a door to the east. And you can make out just a little bit of a door to the south. It's off. It's off center on the hallway. It's not at the
Gotcha.
very end. It's off center. You can tell that there's a corner there.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the northern door.
All right. Um. Okay. You walk. You open the door and you look in, or you walk in. Um. Um. And you can see vines sprawling across the floor and the tables, and the foggy glass all around of this conservatory. Rusted gardening tools and pots of barren soil lay scattered across the very sturdy looking wooden tables. You walk in that's and you blink like any normal person would. And when your eyes close and open back, the conservatory is alive and filled with flowers. A transparent woman with a veiled hat and a parasol strolls through the room. She pauses here and there to admire the blooms and adjust the pot, and then looks towards you. And almost as suddenly as she appeared, she vanishes, and the room lies in ruins again. All of you will notice, because all of your passive perceptions are high enough, that there are gardening tools that are rusty, but they're levitating from the tables and the floors. What do you do?
Kendra,
Mm-hmm.
what makes all of these things levitate?
That's a good question.
I'm not quite getting a rise out of this.
No, but they are.
I'm going to look around and see if there are any entities I can see.
Not any longer.
Yeah, she didn't stick around long enough for questions.
Mm.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. You guys aren't going to believe that. I
What?
just rolled 3 nat 20s in a row.
So we're all dead.
um, all of these gardening tools come flying at you. You each take 2 points of piercing damage, and you must make a DC 14 strength savings throw.
that's a 15 for me.
That's a 12 for me.
Nope, I lied. That's a 16 for me.
A strength save?
I can't save for
12.
anything. Boy, I'm rolling bad
Okay.
today.
Kendra and Cordy, you become restrained by black vines that have erupted. They're coming from your clothes, your mouth, your everything. You are restrained and you begin to suffocate. What are you doing, Jody? Isala.
I am going to move close enough to them, and they need to be within a 10-foot radius. And I am going to cast Wither and Bloom. I'm going to make these
Okay.
vines wither. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ah. What's the DC on it?
The DC is... Oh, shoot.
Not very high.
13.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. They are going to take 7 divided by half, so 3 necrotic damage, if they can. And I am going to, in this Wither and Bloom, they're gonna, any life that is in them is going to suck out. And Cordite, you can spend a hit die if you want, and roll that and add that to your hit points. It heals you.
Okay.
1 hit die, basically.
One
Whatever
hit
your
die.
hit die is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That's like that's a D12.
All right, you roll it and heal yourself.
With that damage, they do wither away.
Sweet.
7.
I figured you took more damage than Kendra so far.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, I don't know what we're supposed to find in these rooms, but they're kicking our butts.
As you look around the room, you notice there is one plant. Unexplainable, but there is one plant alive.
I'm not too keen on killing plants, but
Roll a nature check.
I'm not keen on plants killing me either.
same. That is a dirty 20.
You would know. This is a belladonna plant.
Oh,
Poisonous.
yeah, poisonous. Hey, I'm gonna pull out my rat poison.
Belladonna. Lady of the...
I'm going to have to try to find that. It
What?
says it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, but I can't find it.
What is poison?
What's in that vial?
Oh, what's in the vial? Maybe. I mean, I don't know what's in the vial. I haven't opened it. All right then. That's a belladonna. It's alive. It's poisonous. We can just leave it here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we can just leave it here. Let's go back out, I guess, and check the next room down.
Sounds like a...
All right. You go to the next room down, and you open it up, and you find a sitting room.
All right.
It's pretty much falls in line of what you're finding in this house. Old, decaying, rotting, broken down.
But in every room we found something that's not. What's in this room? I'm going to investigate this room.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
That is a... I don't know what that is. That is a... Wow, 21.
Okay, you're looking around this room and you're not finding anything in particular special about this room. It's a sitting room.
Is anyone sitting?
You could be, maybe, if you don't fall
Yeah.
through to the floor. There's nothing in this room, huh? Nothing that stands out that's not old. Because, like, I don't remember what was in the foyer, but I feel like the sitting room had something. There's the harp, there was the doll, there was the pastry.
The sitting room had nothing in it. The other one. It was just a sitting room.
The belladonna. Okay, the ceiling room had nothing in it. Okay. All right. I'm writing these down. Although the pastry wilted. What did we do there?
Go for it.
You guys
Well, I didn't
left the
say I wanted to
pastry.
eat it.
Nobody
Yeah,
even
well,
pulled
yeah.
it out.
Nope. Oh,
With our luck, it was healing.
oh, we haven't touched anything except for the harp, really.
And that was not a good experience.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I played it and I was just fine. I didn't cut my fingers.
Yeah, but you didn't learn the song either.
That's because I already knew songs. Um. All right. Well, then let's go to the next room down the
Okay.
hall.
The next door is on the opposite side of the hall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's
And the
check that one.
next room down, that door's a little bit further towards the end of the hall.
All right. Let's check the next door we come to.
Okay. The
Yes.
next door you come to is. You go inside this room, and dozens of faded portraits cover the parlor's walls. All of the walls. The subject's eyes are fixed on a circular table in the middle of the room, and on that table is an ornate spirit board. A wide mirror hangs over a tall fireplace set in the north wall.
I will go investigate the fireplace.
It's a fireplace. There's no
I
fire
will.
in it. Doesn't look like there's been a fire in it for a while.
Is there a poker?
There's a poker.
I will take the poker and I will run it around the outside of the fireplace, seeing if there are any hidden panels.
You don't find any.
Okay.
There's a table in here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what's on the table.
Serving
Check
tray.
that out. Yeah, but I want to see what's. We have a planchette. It's supposed to go with something.
You could use it on this spirit board. You're pretty sure of that.
Is the tray a spirit board?
That's not a tray. That is the spirit board.
Oh, that is the spirit board.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Does it look old and broken down?
I do.
It looks old. It does not look broken down.
Hey, who has that planchette? We're going to communicate with the spirits of this house. Tired of them poking me to death.
That sounds like fun.
Not.
Oh, there was a little sarcasm in my voice.
Come on, you always want to smash things.
Yeah.
And
You guys are
But I
looking
don't-
around the room. Everybody roll me an investigation check. Oh, you guys' passive investigation might be
Okay.
enough.
I'll let you use that instead of what I rolled.
Mine's all of 10.
Let me find that sheet. I have that all written on.
Passive investigation? Mine's 12.
12.
I got a 13 on my investigation check.
Oh, let's see. I put it on
You
here.
are actively investigating the
Well,
fireplace. That is for
Insight
sure.
15 insight. Yes, you guys are, your passive insight is all high enough. The DC's 12. You are investigating around this room. You're looking at this stuff in the room. Except for the fact that these pictures are all looking at the table, there's something different about this room. This is the first room that you've been in that is calm.
Maybe we should sleep first. Oh.
It wouldn't hurt to take a short rest.
Who has that planchette?
I don't know.
I don't know. One of you guys have it, so
I might have put it in my bag.
I might have it in my notes, but
Give me the planchette.
Okay. Well, whoever has it, we'll give it to you.
now you
So now
have
you
it.
have it.
Now I have it.
It's all yours.
Um,
Good luck with that.
do we want to take a short rest first? I don't know what you guys get back on a short rest. I don't think I get anything back
Health.
except for maybe hit points.
I get my detect magic back.
All right. We can sit here and soak in the calm for a little while.
Okay. You're going to take a short rest. Okay. You guys gain back whatever you need for a short rest.
Buku.
And then what are you going to do?
And I'm going to put this planchette on this tape on this board.
Okay.
Do I know how to work a planchette and a board?
No. Roll me percentiles. And if you roll between 1 and 75, yes. If you roll 75 and above, no.
Cool. I rolled a 67. I'm going to try to open myself up to the spirit. Or spirits. I'd really just have them one at a time. That would be nice. And see if I can work the board. Hey, Kendra.
Huh?
Cordite, help me out here.
Sure.
More the merrier, I guess.
I will attempt to help.
I mean, we could sit around the table and hold hands.
And you're just trying to summon a
We can raise the table with our knees and pretend like.
spirit. Any spirit.
I want to communicate with somebody. Who do we want to communicate with? How about Lady Silva?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
It's the only actual name that I have, other than Reagan and Bastion. I guess we could. I don't know if we want to communicate with children. We can try to communicate with children.
I don't know that I want to communicate with any of them, but
I forget why we're here, to be honest.
we got sucked in, and then
Oh, yeah.
we were told to do
Oh.
something at a crossroads, and then we came to the house, and
That's right.
I don't know. I don't remember all of it, but
We were given dreams. Mine said, beneath the veil of fading stars, they yearn for your arrival, seek the crossroads of time where ancient pathways converge and memories whisper in the night. There
Sure.
your destiny awaits. That's what mine said. If you want to reread it, it's on Discord. And I think it's on our general channel.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they have a nice big picture.
Might have to scroll up for it. Oh, well, it's not in our general channel. Where is it? It's in our... Oh, it's in our in-game DS channel.
I thought the whole game. Well, anyway.
So I'm gonna to attempt to call forth Lady Silva and say, "Speak to me."
Talk to me, lady.
What is it that causes you not to rest?
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You trying this, and you're calling on Lady.
Lady Silva. I only have 3 names to go on, so I'm going to start with her.
Where did you hear that at?
I heard that in the ballroom when we
Okay.
walked in. They said something about joining
That's who
Lady
I thought
Silva.
you were talking about, but
Of course, it is
there
a good time to take a break if you want to.
we're going to do this one thing.
Okay. Take a moment to find what you're looking for.
And it's Silvra. Silvra.
Silvra.
Yeah.
Okay, Silvra.
I just have to look up one more. See, these are the things I can't look up because I don't know what you're going to do.
As long as you know where they're at. That's all that
You
really
gotta
matters.
learn what we're gonna do.
When have we ever known what we were going to do?
Ain't that the truth?
You will see, you will fill this planchet
Planchet?
want to move.
I will let it move.
It's having a very, very difficult time moving. You can feel it under your fingertips. But it does begin to move, and it goes from letter to letter to letter. And the letters are A, M, B, E, R, C, A, V, I, T, Y.
Amber cavity.
And it comes to rest.
I have no idea what she means.
And we're going to break for a bio break while you guys are getting your long rest and everything. And we'll come back.
Long rest. We're going to get a long rest?
No, not long rest, short rest.
Oh, darn.
Don't listen to what I say. Listen to what you told me.
I don't even know.
All
what
right.
we're
We'll
doing.
take a short rest.
Otherwise, in a few minutes, you might be at Chuck E. Cheese.
All right. We'll be right back. 10 minutes. one.
And
Oh,
we're
no.
back.
Welcome back. I think Rhonda found all the information she needed. And we are back at
It
the
was all
spirit
written on the
board.
bathroom wall.
Right.
At the spirit board.
And we got, I
Some
think, Lady
letters.
Silva
Silva.
to tell us amber cavity.
And you
I don't
got
know what that means.
your short rest.
And we do have a short rest. Should we try to talk to the kids? They probably have more energy. I don't know if the kids are here or not. We just saw a lady. The doll has moved. Kids play with dolls. There's a kid here.
Among other things.
Do we want to
After
try to
your
talk to a
short
kid?
rest.
Might be interesting too.
All right. I will try to reach out after
And
my
touch
short rest.
someone.
I will try to reach out and to either Reagan or Bastion. I need a kid. Send me a kid.
You will not get much response.
Ah, dang it.
Reception. If you
Should've
upgraded
went
to
with Verizon.
AT&T,
Oh. Can you hear
Same
me
joke.
now? Let's go to the other side of the board, other side of the table. How about now? All right. Well,
I think we're going to have to
right on. I think we might have to.
continue through the house.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
if we're not getting any response from the chillins, then we will, I guess, look at this last room that we have before we.
You cross the hall.
The lower left, lower west.
And you find
southwest.
another sitting room.
Another sitting room. Is there anything unusual about this one?
Nope, it's pretty just an old sitting room.
Okay.
Nothing special about it whatsoever.
Oh, I picked up the planchette and spirit board.
Both
I feel
of
like
them?
we should take that with us. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's nothing in this room.
Okay.
There's a final door to the south that I'm gonna guess leads to the tower.
You head to the south. As you go around the corner, there's another door to the east, but the one to the south. You go through that and you enter into in this area. You look around, and moody landscapes and dour busts atop marble pedestals collect dust in this modest gallery. In an alcove to the east, stands a larger than life onyx statue of an athlete wrestling monstrous. alcove to the east stands a larger-than-life onyx statue of an athlete wrestling monster. Disembodied. Oh, no. Wrestling monstrous disembodied tentacles. Oh my gosh, I'll get it out.
English is hard.
Yes, it's my
English is
second
a second
language right
language.
after gibberish. To the west, a wall made of black stone curves into this room. An arch opening into a darkened space beyond.
All right. I investigate the statue, I guess, first. That's the first thing we're going to come to.
Well, let's see. No, I don't think you need to roll. No. Okay, you're investigating the statue. You realize it is hollow. And the figure's eyes open into the cavity inside.
It's just like a
Place for someone to hide to watch others.
yeah. Is there a way to get open the statue?
Not that you can see. I
I'm
mean,
going
it
to
doesn't
check
have
it.
like a door on it.
I'm going to check it for latches,
Okay.
the sides, and all that. I rolled a
Roll
17 on investigation.
17. You do not see any latches or anything on it, but this statue is hollow.
Right.
You can tell that.
Interesting. Doesn't move.
I'm going
No.
to pull out a berry that I'm sure that I have. I'm a druid.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pop it into the ice.
Okay. Kind of bounces around a little bit. It's a berry. You can hear it. It's kind of soft and squishy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any loud noises, but
It goes in and goes
it
to
goes
the
in and it's working its way down, and yeah.
Does it keep going down after we think it should not?
No.
Okay. So it's not hollow from the bottom. At
All
least
right.
not that we can tell.
Not sure about that. What about this dark area? Hey, you want to try that torch thing again over there?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll relight my torch.
You go over into this dark area. And when you walk in, you hear the wind moan through the open interior of this ancient looking tower. It's attached to the manor. The staircase curves up from the floor to the circle up into the darkness along the granite wall. And keeps going.
Okay, well, up into the scary tower.
Check the stairs first.
Well,
Will the stairs hold?
The stairs look like they will hold, but there is no handrail.
Okay.
Right. Okay, well, we'll hug the wall and go up the stairs.
Start heading up the stairs. Might as well check the top of the tower.
You get about halfway up the stairs.
Here we go with the dex check.
They extend way high. You get about 30 feet up.
Yep.
And you hear a horrific scream
Direction?
from above.
Okay.
Lady Silva?
And you hear what sounds like something that's flying by you and hits the ground below you.
Okay. I will hold the torch out over the edge and look down.
You don't see anything.
Can I... We don't see anything with the dark vision either?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Okay. Not much
ghostly
we can
sound.
do except hurry up the stairs.
You
I
hear
guess.
a scream. And it sounds
Okay.
like something flying by you, and you hear it hit the ground below.
Every good horror movie, you run toward the sound. Let's just keep going up.
Right. Absolutely.
Sure. Toward the
You
Isn't
go
that
sound.
what you
upstairs,
want
Yeah.
to
remember?
do?
Because that never made it worse.
That never turns out badly.
Okay, well, I put us at the top of the stairs.
Go up here. You make your way. You keep hearing this as you're going up. Um,
Go lay down, girl. Love you.
you get
Maybe
to the
it's
top. You're at the top, and you're in a room that's empty.
Has nothing.
okay.
Well, it has something. It's empty
Oh.
except
Okay.
you see a suit of crimson-colored ring mail armor strewn across the floor.
Okay.
It is in the middle of a faded chalk drawing of the mark of the raven.
All right. Is the armor together or is it in pieces?
It's in pieces.
Okay. Does there appear to be any flesh?
No,
Exits to the room?
back down the stairs.
Wait.
Other exits?
A scream and then a fall, but there's no hole in this floor.
Multiple screams and falls.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just on repeat.
That's what
You
I was
know,
thinking too.
somebody
The
lived
first,
their last
the
moment,
first
I
one
guess.
was Pete. The rest of them were repeat.
Well, repeat.
Yeah. I'm going to start searching the walls for any illusions, any devices, any
You do,
exits.
you do not see any.
I am going to waste my magic and detect. Give me a minute.
All right, I'll give you a minute.
Which will give me 10 minutes.
I don't necessarily want to walk up to this armor. I mean, if it's...
I'm going to detect magic on the,
After your
and move around.
minutes of ritually casting, you do not detect any magic whatsoever in this room. Not even on the armor.
But on the
Okay.
stairs.
Nope.
Okay.
Interesting. So it's a pathway to nowhere.
Well, it's the top of a tower, I guess.
Yeah, but an empty room?
I mean, it probably didn't always be empty. That was
True.
not good English.
I'm going to move the armor from away from the chalk drawing and see if there's anything around the chalk drawing.
Grab a hold of a boot and you pull. Now you have a boot.
But seeing nothing.
When you touch the armor,
Yeah.
Always you. just gotta go putting your hands on everything.
That's okay. It's usually you, so just be quiet.
That's true.
At least I didn't eat the bun,
Never
the
me.
pastries.
The pastry. I tried to get Kendra to eat it. She wouldn't eat it either.
Let's see if I. Here's what Kendra and Isla. This is what you see. He reaches down and he touches the armor. And it's almost like he's frozen in time. He's frozen. He's not moving. He's not even flinching. If you look really close, he is breathing.
Oh, that's good. Wait for it. Wait for it. Perhaps we can learn something to go along with that song.
I wish I could find her description. You see an image of a female. Give me a second. Of a female. She is wearing the armor that is lying on the floor. She is standing and facing in your direction. She looks like a knight. And she looks at you and she says to you, find the amber. Jody, what did I tell you? Oh my gosh.
Amber cavity?
Find the amber cavity.
Okay, then.
She looks rageful, irritated, angry. She's not just telling you to find the amber chamber. She's commanding you to find the amber chamber.
Chamber or cavity?
Or cavity. Yes.
I mean, depending
Cavity.
on how you look at it, it could be the same.
Yeah, it's a cavity. And she reaches out with the sword in her hand. She reaches out. She doesn't reach out to poke you or stab you or attack you with the sword, but she reaches out like she's going to push you. She never makes contact with you, but you feel yourself forced back into present reality where you are picking up a piece of the armor in which she was wearing in your vision.
Okay. I will share this with everyone.
Perhaps
Somehow we got to find this amber cavity.
her spirit
Whatever
that I
that means.
contacted. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, the armor or the statue downstairs definitely had a cavity. But I don't think it was amber.
No. But weren't there more rooms we hadn't looked at?
Yeah, upstairs.
Did we look at the one with the two coffins in it?
The two coffins.
Two coffins.
The
Okay, yeah.
northwest.
Yeah.
Oh
Those
yeah,
aren't
those
coffins.
are tables.
Those are tables.
Oh, tables.
It's like, there's no coffins in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, did we look in that room?
I was
Yeah.
a little concerned that I missed something.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the room that the vine tried to take you out.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, I think we've done all the rooms down here.
There's another stairway though.
Yes, in the
So
foyer.
let's go to the foyer
Yeah.
and try that stairwell. So we'll go down this stairwell and over to there.
All right, you make your way down. You make your way to the stairway.
Any bodies fall while we're going down?
Yeah, you do. Hear a body fall.
Okay,
Last moments. I'm
but
telling
nothing's there when we get to the bottom, right?
I'm gonna
Nope.
let it hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
We fall down.
They get back
Okay.
up again because they fall again. Um, let's go
Falling
with that
again.
all. Yeah, anything you want to do, Kendra, just shout it out.
Don't really have anything in the moment.
Okay.
You take the stairs and they curve up to a hallway.
All
Right.
right. Let's go up to the hallway.
Ay, ay, ay,
All right.
So we're reliving someone else's past.
And you get to the top of the stairs and you can go left, you can go right. To the left opens up into an area, and to the right is a hallway with three doors that does curve. You can tell that it curves at that end, like it's going to curve and go further.
Okay. But we don't have a map of this one, right?
It's in there. Oh, we don't. I don't know that they didn't draw us a
no.
map, right? It was
You do not have a map given to you of this floor.
Right. Okay,
All
so
right.
this okay. So to one side we have an open area.
Mhm.
No, we're gonna look inside that open area
Is it just a?
just to make sure nothing's there that would attack us from behind.
You look in this area and it is open on the one wall where you can peer down into the foyer below.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's just a little area. Staging area.
Nice little space. You get up here and
You need to lay down. Go lay down.
Jody, you're carrying the.
I'm carrying the spirit board and planchette.
Okay, make a intelligence savings throw.
Well, that's good. I'm a rather intelligent being. That's 18.
Okay. You feel like there's something around you in this room, maybe.
This little open area?
This little open area. You kind of feel like maybe there might be a presence in here of some sort.
I'm going to pull out the spirit board. Pull out the planchette.
Okay.
I'm going to tell everybody, I think there's somebody here. Somebody wants to speak to me. I'm going to get all crazy-eyed.
Okay.
I'm going to become the hag in the woods. All right. What do I find out?
Okay. You sit down. The spirit board's there. You're just going to open it up?
Yeah, I'm going to open it up, put down the planchette, and I mean, we already determined I kind of know how to use it, so I'm going to try to use it.
Okay. Okay.
Guess they speak to me.
Yes. The
What
spirit
must I
board
know?
begins to move. And as it begins to move, it moves to the skull image. At the top
Death.
of the spirit board.
You died. I know you died. How?
And then it begins to move
All right.
to the E, to the V, to the I, to the C, to the T. And it pauses.
You got kicked out?
Then it moves to the T, then the H, then the E, then the C, back to the H, to the I, to the M, to the N, to the E, to the Y, to the W, to the I, to the
Good goodness.
T, to the C, to the H,
Something about a witch.
and moves back and lands back on the skull.
Evict the chimney witch. There's a chimney witch around here. Hey, maybe that's where you got your skull. Well, not your skull, your skeletal hand.
Could
Poor
be the
knight.
skeletal hand.
He says,
Is that part of
But
the
I
chimney
dusted
witch?
that.
I believe I was born with it.
I dusted that one off.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, so now we got to find the amber cavity and we got to evict the chimney witch. I feel like we're getting sent on a lot of side quests and we have nothing to complete any of them. Shall we move on?
Let's move on.
All right. That was a chatty Cathy. Let's go to the first room on the left. I'll pick up the spirit board.
The
Planchette.
first room
Hold on to it again.
on the left is... Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
And just for our reference, this map is in Owlbear.
Yes. Isola, you walk into this room.
Yes.
This room looks very, very, very familiar. It looks exactly like your childhood bedroom.
What?
Exactly like it.
I'm gonna think about the little wooden figurine of a deer.
Oh, wow. That was a shock. I was expecting you to say wolf.
Wolves are predators. Deers are not. Of a deer, and wolf was the first one that came to my mind though. Of a deer, and I used to hide it under my pillow. I'm gonna go to the pillow. I'm gonna pull up the pillow.
You find underneath the pillow a small wooden deer.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Cordite, Kendra. You walk into the room. You see a bed and a wardrobe and a dresser and a couple of chairs and a side table. It fits the theme of most of the house. It's
Ow, get down.
just kind of there. But she walks over to the bed and throws off the pillow. And looks like she picks something up. There's nothing there.
It's I don't know why, but it looks like home. Pretty sure I never lived in this house.
Well, I know I didn't.
There's not really anything else
I'm gonna carry that wooden deer with me.
in here. Okay. What next?
Next room on the in the hall, which I guess technically a door to the right.
Okay.
A door
You
towards
open
the
up
east.
that room and you guys walk in. All of you walk in. It's a bed, a wardrobe. You know, typical bedroom. Except for Kendra, this looks like the room where you grew up.
Has it been 10 minutes?
That's true. You have magic. Detect magic going.
No, probably not. It's probably pushing close to that, but you probably still have your detect magic going up.
Well, I would have seen anything in the previous room and this room then.
Yep. You did not see anything magic.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, I know this isn't the room I grew up in because I definitely didn't live here. This house isn't on the fire plane.
Well, could it have ever been on the fire plane? I mean, we got here by
No.
some banshee. Or ghost.
Who knows what plane we're on?
Whatever.
I think this thing's just messing with our heads.
That's entirely possible. Probably plausible. Is there anything in that room we need to be aware of?
There's nothing in that room.
I'm gonna
Press
look.
on.
Am I still holding the wooden deer? All right. Press on to the
To the
next
best
door.
of your knowledge, the two of you keep seeing her look at her hand. You move up to the next doorway, which will be on the left.
On the left.
On the left.
On the left. To the west. We're gonna go west.
You walk in, and you will see Wicker chairs and a small table set for tea occupy the airy morning room. Let me kind of clarify that. You see this in the airy morning room. Not
It
the
is
morning. It's where they eat breakfast. Pale drapes fall away from wide windows overlooking the manor grounds. Plump tasseled pillows embroidered with the name Newes, Newes, rest near a fireplace.
Look out over the windows, through the windows over the grounds, and see what I see.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I'm going to look
Referring
out
to
the
the sea.
window.
Out the window. What you see out the window is a
Horrifying.
storm. It's storming. You don't hear a storm, but when you look out the window, it's storming.
Okay.
It's a dark and stormy night.
No problem.
We have hit a wrinkle in time. Hey, wait, there is a another door in here.
Yep. Yes, there's the door you came in, and there's a door right next to it on the wall, just down.
And there's a pillow. And there's a pillow with a name.
Mm-hmm.
The newest.
Newes.
Does
It
this
rests
pillow?
near the fireplace.
Does this pillow look new or old? Or maybe I should say preserved or old?
Looks
Like
pretty
it's
old.
rotting.
And as you're looking at it, you notice that there's a knotted up rope lying next to it. It's got lots of knots in it,
Aww.
and it's kind of frayed.
It was the puppy.
So it's a frayed knot.
It's a frayed knot.
Face palm. All right. Let's go to the other door in this room and see where that goes.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I just love playing with you guys.
Do you want us to investigate
Next
this frayed knot?
room.
Well, I'm going to go pull on the knot.
You're gonna pull on the knot?
The knot kind of falls apart because it's a very old rope.
Okay.
Or
Well,
not.
Guess I'm
Or
not.
not.
Or not.
The next room you come to,
Who's
that
fit
next
to be
door,
tied?
you walk in, and it is a grand canopy. It's a room, a bedroom. A grand canopy bed occupies this room. Its headboard is engraved with the phases of the moon. A wardrobe, writing desk, and torn leather chair fill out the space, all bearing rampant mildew and chemical smells like ammonia or medicine lingers here.
First thing I'm
Somebody
going to do is
died
look
here.
under the bed. I look under the bed.
Okay, you're going to look under the bed. When you go to look under the bed, you notice that the bed does not seem to be deteriorated like the rest of the room.
Interesting. We'll come back to that then.
And
Do the boards under it look sound or?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And there is nothing under the bed.
Okay. Someone want to check that wardrobe over there?
Sure. I'll go to the wardrobe. I'll open
Okay.
that up.
You go to the wardrobe and you go to pull on the door gently.
I don't want to pull on it and have it splinter into.
Well, you pull on it
It's old.
and the door pulls off. It just falls off.
Okay.
The
Well
hinges are
done.
just gone.
Thank you. Thank you. I had no idea I had that kind of strength.
And inside, it looks like an old wardrobe.
Just a wardrobe.
Everything in it
Okay.
has been moth ridden.
Hey, Kendra, check out the desk.
Okay.
While he does, I'm
Maybe
going to actually sit up on the bed.
Gee.
you're magically
Okay.
inclined. I figured you're probably more intelligent than I, but maybe not.
Alright, I'll go look at the desk, I guess.
You look at the desk, and you're afraid that if you touch this desk the right way, it's going to fall in a heap on the floor.
AK the wrong way.
The wrong way.
My way.
That's right.
I'd prefer to touch it the right way, not the wrong way.
Give it a good 1-2 punch.
You give it a 1-2 punch, and before you can even get to 2, it's a pile of ash on the floor. Or, not ash, kindling.
Yeah.
Cordite, you go to sit on the bed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You get up there and you sit down. Kendra
Right.
and Isola, you see him go completely still. He's like frozen still.
Here we go again.
Jeez,
His
he
eyes just aren't blinking or anything.
Blinking, blinking, and nod.
Blinking, blinking,
I don't
and
know if we're
nod.
gonna get Cordite out of here.
Cordite, you sitting on the bed, and you realize
Someone had
you're not alone on this bed, but you also realize that what you're seeing on this bed is not probably present. Maybe you
Okay.
see a frail man. He looks to be extremely sick.
That's me.
And you look around the room, and the wardrobe's intact, the desk is intact, everything is intact.
Back in a
And
different time.
there is an image standing next to the bed of a female figure.
I will try to communicate with her.
Where did she go?
Well, she's standing next to the bed.
She is wearing a long black skirt. It's a long black skirt, and in front of it is almost what you would look of like as possibly a petticoat, not a petticoat, not an apron. I can't think of the word I want.
Pinafore?
Pinafore. In
Okay.
front of the black skirt that hangs about a little below the knee area. That's a lavender color.
Okay.
She's got a very fine vest on and a black jacket. She has a very sad face and dark hair. And you notice that sitting over in the chair, the sitting chair, not the desk chair, is a hat with a veil attached to it and a parasol.
Okay, so probably a funeral.
You have seen this figure, you believe. I think it was you that saw it before.
Okay.
Did you, when you were in the woods,
Right.
did you see the woman with the parasol?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the where did you say,
In the
Jody?
conservatory, we saw a
Yes,
woman
in the
with hair soft.
conservatory. You saw her in the conservatory. You also saw her when the conservatory was alive. You saw her in the conservatory.
So there's some kind of time shift here, or at least vision-wise. I will try to communicate with her. I will say hi.
Hello.
She does not seem to respond to you.
Okay.
She definitely is looking at the frail man in the bed.
Okay, so she doesn't see me.
Right.
Can I see, can I identify the old man in the bed? Is this someone I had seen before?
You have not seen him before. And so you don't recognize him.
Does the headboard look the same?
The headboard does look the same.
Okay. I'm going to reach out and touch the arm of the old man, or try
You
to at least.
you go to touch the arm of the frail man in the bed. He is, from the best that you can tell, he doesn't appear to be dead,
Okay.
but he's close from the looks of it. And when you touch his arm, you will see a reaction.
Okay.
His arm kind of just twitches a little.
Okay, so obviously he feels my touch. I will try to communicate with him.
Okay. You speak, and his eyes flutter open for just a split second. He kind of looks in your direction, but it looks like he's looking right through you.
Okay. As I'm holding his arm, I'm going to reach out and see if I can touch the arm of the lady.
You attempt to reach out to touch her, but she is just slightly out of your reach from where you are sitting on the bed.
Okay. But I would have to get up off the bed to touch her.
Yes.
Okay, which is not going to work because I'm going to lose the whole vision at that point. I'm going to ask the man, hoping he can actually understand what I'm saying. Where is the amber? No, I can't remember what the word was.
Cavity.
Cavity, yeah, amber cavity.
In the amber tooth?
Or the
Yeah.
or the chimney witch.
His
Oh,
eyes
the
kind
chimney
of
witch is
flutter.
in the chimney.
And you can see his lips kind of move a little bit. Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, good luck with that. Actually, I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. You see his lips move, and you make out, you can't make it all out, but it does look like he repeats the word cavity.
Okay.
But not verbally, just moving his mouth.
Has the
And-
direction of his.
It's almost like It's a repeat
Right.
as opposed to an answer.
I'm watching his eyes.
Okay.
Where does his gaze go to?
When his eyes flutter, open, and close, mostly the gaze looks like it's not anywhere. It looks as if, you know how you see people and they look like they're staring off into space and you can tell they're not looking at anything?
Yeah, I do that
It's,
a lot.
me too. It's that kind of a stare. His
Right.
eyes are almost hollow, or hollow, however you want to
Right.
say it, in their
I get
appearance.
that. Yeah.
Totally down.
And he doesn't seem to be looking at anything in particular, but it seems that he's trying to focus in your direction, but he doesn't see anything.
Okay.
And you can tell by looking at what he is on the brink of death. I mean,
Right.
you've seen enough death in your life, in your travels. You can tell he's on the brink of death.
Okay. Wow. So I can't tell where he's trying to answer the question but can't really make it out. Okay. Um, I'm going to stay there for a moment to watch her and see what she does.
She is there. She reaches over and she touches his head.
As she does, I'm going to try to take her arm.
Okay, you reach out for her arm. Um, she doesn't seem to notice. And she turns and looks at the door as another woman comes in with two young children, one boy, one girl.
Right.
And she moves to them and she stands between them with an arm around each one.
Do I recognize them?
You don't.
Okay.
You don't recognize them, but the little boy is holding in his arms
A pillow.
A raggedy
not
doll.
a pillow. Oh,
A puppy.
a puppy.
It's a puppy.
He is holding in his arms what looks or appears to be a toy, a stuffed purple dragon,
Okay.
and the little girl has a hold of, in one hand, one arm of a familiar looking ragged doll.
Okay. Brain is racked trying to figure out what to do with all this information.
Uh, Isla and Kendra, are you guys doing anything?
While
Watching.
he's just sitting on the bed. Uh, take a
You
peek out
do.
that southern door, I guess, and look down the
You
hall.
do occasionally see his body move a little, not like the movements he's saying he's doing, but it's like his muscles are. You can
They're
see his
twitching.
muscles tighten and twitch and stuff, even though he himself is not moving.
Okay.
And you're going to move where?
Well, we'll wait for it. I'm gonna move to the southern door and peek out that southern door. I'm gonna assume it's probably touching the hallway.
Yes, you look out,
Okay.
and it is a hallway going either direction, and both.
Yeah, circling around.
The other side is going back the same direction that you came from, but on the other side of the area where you. It looks approximately as wide as that bedroom that
Right.
you were just in.
Okay. How long should we let him be in here?
That's a good question. Probably not too long, because who knows what's gonna happen. He's probably gonna get himself hurt again.
Probably. All right.
Usually how this works.
We'll give it another minute. And then if he doesn't get up within the next minute, we'll pull him off.
Alright. I guess that's good enough.
All right.
All right. Cordite.
Yep.
As you're watching this unfold, you don't really hear, but you think you hear, but you definitely see mouth movement. And to your ears, it seems, or to your brain, it seems like you've heard, but to your ears, it does not feel like you heard. You hear the female figure look at the children and tell them, it's time to say goodbye.
Time to say goodbye. Okay, so obviously the old man is dying. She's either the daughter or the wife, most likely the daughter, and they're the grandchildren. But that doesn't answer any of the real questions. Defining them doesn't answer the questions. Do I see anything else in the room that I didn't see before I sat on the bed?
Yes. Along with the fact that this bedroom obviously looks like a bedroom that's been used, odds and ends. The desk itself has some picture frames on it.
Okay.
And in the pictures, one is of the little boy and one is of the little girl.
Lay down.
And there is a
Go lay down.
third picture, and it is a picture of the female that's standing there.
Okay.
And she is standing with a man.
Right.
The man resembles the man in the bed very closely, but doesn't quite look so old.
So she's the daughter-in-law.
He looks,
Okay.
in the picture, the man is healthy and vibrant.
Yeah, it could be his wife, and he got cursed to be old. There's a lot of, the more answers you give, the more questions I have. Okay, so he could be the husband, but something happened, or he could be the grandfather, the husband's father.
It could all come back
Either
to
one.
the chimney witch.
Yeah. Are there any?
Something wanted us to kill or get rid of?
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Are there any other?
Kick it out. Serve its eviction
Any?
notice.
I presume the wardrobe is closed at this point.
The wardrobe is closed.
Are there any other
Go lay down.
entrances or exits or panels or anything like that seem to be different?
You notice there are 3 doors in the room.
Right.
And the one that you know that you came through you came to this room from.
Same one the kids came in.
And the other one down is the one that the kids came through.
Okay.
And then there's the one towards the east
Okay.
that remains closed.
Ah, but we haven't been that way. Of course, we haven't been in the children's room, but I don't know that that's going to be that much effect. But we should check it out anyway. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slide off the bed. I don't think I can find out anything more that's going to be that important.
You slide off the bed, and things go back to what they were before you sat on the bed.
Okay, I've been tripping, guys. I'll describe what I've seen, and up to and including the pictures on the table on the desk, as well as where the kids came from and the door and I'll point to the door that was still closed. I'm going to recommend that we look in the kids' room real quickly to see if there's anything in there of import, and then come back to this door.
I have a feeling that the kids' room's probably not on this floor. The door that you're mentioning goes to the hall.
Oh, okay.
So they came out of the
Okay.
hall into this room.
Oh, right. I know.
So.
All right. Well, then let's.
But the other door, I don't know what the other door is yet.
Well, let's find out.
All right. See, 1 minute. He pulled himself out of it.
You go through the door, and you find yourself in the remains of an opulent. You find yourself in the room with remains of an opulent fixtures that filled this now moldy bathroom. Wardrobes, dressing screens, and a vanity with a cracked mirror line fractured tile walls. A raised marble tub is next to a built-in fireplace.
You okay, Lou?
Heated bathroom.
Yeah, and it asserts a commitment to decadence.
Just make it easier to put the hot water into the tub.
If the fireplace is right there, yep.
Yep.
All the modern conveniences of the early 1800s.
What are you going to do in this room?
Look around, search.
Check the fireplace.
You go
All fireplaces have chimneys.
To check the fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
If my memory serves me right, this is right above the kitchen. Where you saw that hand.
You are
correct.
Correct. You go over there to check out the fireplace. And
I was going to go to the mirror and try the whole magic mirror thing, but
the mirror cracked from side to side.
Never mind. I've got it right here. You reach out, or you get to the fireplace, and there is a skeletal claw that comes from the fireplace. It has multiple elbows, and it grabs you and pulls you into the fireplace.
I'm going to reach out and grab that arm.
I am going to. Thunder wave.
Ah, nice one.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to do this.
Toward the fireplace. And
you take 2 points of piercing damage with that claw.
Okay. Sure. It's a Constitution saving throw. Thunder wave is DC 13.
I rolled a 16.
Oh shoot!
Of course you
I
did.
think it's a half.
What fun would it be if I don't roll good? It's got to be
Anything happens.
challenging.
We still have fun when Jody rolls bad.
Oh, that was a 10 points, but since you saved, it's only going to take 5 points of thunder damage.
All right.
And yet I'm
That's
still
loud.
going to reach out and grab the arm and pull it.
You reach out, you grab a hold of the arm, and you pull it. Make a strength check.
Okie dokie.
Hey, this one you're good at. Right?
Close enough, 18.
All right.
Okay. You get a hold and you yank, and it does pull off. Kendra, are you doing anything?
The answer
Sleeping.
is no.
He's,
Kendra is not doing
he's
anything.
sleepy.
Sorry, I was helping find.
Oh, yeah,
cold
he was
medicine.
helping Ian. Ian had just...
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I got grabbed by a skeletal hand and being pulled into the fireplace. Cordite grabbed a hold of the hand after I made it very loud in here. I did some thunder. Grabbed a hold of the hand and pulled it out. Are you doing anything?
Oh, I guess I can help something. Since you're being pulled in the fireplace, I'll start pulling you back out.
Okay. Kendra's gonna grab a hold of me.
Okay. You grab a hold and you grab a hold and you pull. You feel the resistance as the claw is trying to pull her in. But when Cordite grabs a hold of that and yanks that arm off, you feel that resistance go, and you're just able to yank her back. And you yank her back just as a fire ignites inside that fireplace.
Ah, that feels nice.
But your
Fire's
quick
not gonna
response kept her from getting caught in the fire.
get me burned.
See, it should have been me going in there because, fire resistance
After
and all.
you.
Next time there's a fireplace, you let
And-
me do it.
What's left of the arm retracts into the fireplace. It disappears. And after a brief few seconds, the fire dies.
Well, here's your chance. I had
Well,
this has
the
gotta be
moment's
the chimney
ruined now. I
witch.
don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, fine. Now it's just like you're trying to copy me.
You already did it once.
Did it once. Yeah.
And maybe we should stop sticking appendages into places.
I didn't stick my appendage into anything. It came out after me. Thank you very much.
Sure, that's what they all say.
Well, fire's not going to get rid of the chimney witch.
Well,
Since, obviously.
then let's use something else.
I think this is the chimney witch. But we'll have to think on that some more, I guess. There are a couple more rooms still on this level, I believe. Go down the hall. Or we've got the
So-
hall.
You're going to leave the bathroom?
I mean, well, let's take a good look around, investigate the bathroom.
All right.
Go to the broken mirror on the wall. Magic mirror on the wall.
Mirror,
Mirror, mirror on the wall. What are you
Magic
doing?
Mirror. Magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Stupid mirror on the wall.
Broken mirror.
It's a
on the
broken
wall.
mirror.
Broken mirror on the wall. If you don't want to get broken some more, you better answer my questions.
Broken mirror on the wall gave somebody 7 years of bad luck. Are you going to
More than
continue to investigate the bathroom?
Yes. want to check the tub and check the vanity. Check the. Do you need an investigation check?
No, not this
Okay,
time.
then I'm not going to roll.
On the vanity,
All right.
there is a atomizer with an ornate bulb. It's got a label on it, and it bears the name Boritzi in a very intricate cursive writing.
Moritzi?
Boritsi.
What?
Boritsi.
Spell that again?
Boritsi.
Boritsi. Voritzi. I spelled it with an M and a Z, not a V and an S. Boritzi.
Boritsi.
Boritzi Silva. I don't know. I'm stuck on Silva. All right. All right. I have another name.
If you're making a phone book, that's a good thing. But
Are you taking this perfume bottle with you or leaving it behind?
Oh.
You can pick it up. It doesn't
Sure.
fall apart.
I mean, okay. All right.
Just curious.
Yes. Why not?
Are you going to spritz it?
No.
Okay. You're lost.
I'll spritz it
Probably
at
our
Cordite.
gain, not our loss.
He touches everything else.
I would say it's our gain, not our loss in this case, but
what do you need me to do now?
don't move.
Stay right there. I will
Okay,
probably
then.
spritz it at some point, but I want to finish looking through this level before I
Spritz?
spritz.
Okay. Well, there's another exit out of the bathroom.
Oh, well, let's take the exit.
Into the
And
hallway.
And you're in the other side of the hallway, and there are
Right.
1, 2, 3 doors. One on the left, one on the right, and one straight down.
We'll
The
go
first
to the
one
on the.
is in the direction that you would be traveling. The first one will be on the right.
All right. Let's check that one.
You open the door to expose a set of stairs that are leading up.
Okay, that's the attic or third floor. I don't remember how tall this house was. And so we'll save that for last. Go to
The
that
next door down is on the left. You open it up. You walk in. Kendra, Isola, you see a old bed, a wardrobe, a desk, a little sitting area. All of them look pretty moth-eaten, old, deteriorated, worn. However, Cordite, you walk in and you see your childhood bedroom.
Oh, yes.
Your turn.
What a mess.
What a mess.
What would you like to do next? Anything?
Search through the bedroom, make sure that there's nothing that we might need.
Exactly.
You don't
Find an amber
find
cavity.
anything in this bedroom. Most of the stuff that you touch will just fall apart. But you can touch stuff and move stuff around. You can clean up your bedroom.
Nah, not likely. Why start now? I mean,
Why clean up my bedroom here? I didn't clean it up when it was at home. You exit
long
the
as I,
room and you go to the next door.
Yep. Go to the
You'll
top door.
find yourself in an office. Okay.
Old and decrepit, or is there anything in
This
here that's
office is decorated with sturdy shelves and a desk carved with reclining satyrs. Am I saying that right? I always say it
a
wrong.
satyr, the half man, half goat?
Half man, half goat.
Yeah, they're satyrs.
Seder.
I know
The
it doesn't quite
desks,
look like that, but it's a
yes,
satyr.
the desk's
But
high
that other
back
one would just be
chair
satire.
is turned away, obscuring any occupant that might be in it.
This. No.
Sounds like fun.
Does anything glow amber?
Nope.
Darn. All right, I will go and carefully approach the chair to see if there is an occupant in the chair.
Okay. You're going to go around to the back of the desk.
Yes.
I'm looking along the walls.
If you're looking along the wall, there's a lot of books and bookcases and things like that.
I read you.
Um,
I don't read the books. I can't.
you're just looking at the chair, correct?
Yeah, I'm walking around to just look to see if somebody's sitting in the chair.
You don't see anything.
As I move along the wall towards the chair, I'm going to go sit in it.
Of course you
I
are.
stand back and shake my head, waiting for the need to
You knew
pull
I was
somebody
going
out of
to.
something again.
You sit in the chair
Uh,
and you turn toward the chair, towards the desk.
All right.
Um,
Does it spin?
Isola and Kendra, you see Cordite sitting in the chair, but it's like he has a shroud on him of another person.
Interesting. Possession.
Cordite, you turn and look at the desk, and you see lying on the desk a deed to the house and a
Name on
will.
the deed? The name on the deed?
The name on the deed, what it says on the deed is the Runes Castle Lavent. Prior owners are Lady Mara Silvra, Doc Dranzorg, Lord Cordon Silvra, dates unknown.
Okay. So one of those three.
The
Probably the last one in the bed.
The current deed reads, oh shoot. Lauren and Theodora Havrest, Halvrest.
Okay. Probably the two kids. Okay. I'm going to look at the will. Where there's a will, I want to be in it.
You go to look at the will, and you also see lying underneath it a death certificate.
Who is that for?
Lauren Haverest.
Okay, so that was one of the two last names of the owners. Okay. Interesting.
So who I thought was Lady Silvra is actually Lady Haverest.
Right.
Lauren and his wife Theodora, their daughter Reagan, and their son Bastian.
Bastion. Reagan and Bastion.
Addendum notes that Lauren died of tenacious deviltry of the leftmost lung.
Okay.
He had the plague.
Or TB. TB or not
Probably
TB, that is
TB.
congestion.
That is congestion.
And his will states that he leaves everything to his wife, and upon her death, to his son.
Okay. Anything else of note on the desk?
Not on the desk.
All right, I will open the desk and see what's in it.
You open the drawer and you find a key and a 4-foot long silver chain necklace and a wand.
Okay, I will attempt to take the item since there's no one else in this place anyway.
You're sitting in the chair. You have no problem picking them up. All three
Okay.
items.
All right. I will take a look and see if there are any runes on the wand. Not that I would understand them, but
You see some runes on the wand,
okay.
or
All right.
at least cute drawings.
Yeah, cute drawings. Yeah, I like that. I am going to turn the chair to look around the rest of the room from that vantage point.
From the vantage point, it looks pretty much like the same room that you walked in on, only not as dusty, dirty, or deteriorated.
Right. So again, the time shift. Anything in the room that I didn't see, missing from the room that I did see?
There is not.
Okay. I'm going to arise from the chair, hoping the items are still in my hand.
You stand up from the chair, and as you stand up from the chair does move back into its position where it was originally when you sat down in it.
All right.
And you look around, you're back with your two companions. The room, it looks like it did when you first walked in, with the exception of the three things you're holding in your hands.
Hey,
Okay.
when you saw that guy
Hey,
in the
guys.
bed,
Yeah.
I've been thinking while you were. When you saw that guy in the bed, did that look like the guy we met out front?
No.
No.
Okay.
This is an old man in the bed.
Oh, it was an old
But I
man up
think he
front,
might
too.
have been aged preternaturally.
Yeah, quite possibly. So where'd you go this time?
Well, I went right here. There was a desk, and on the desk was a will, a deed to the property, and a death certificate. These were the names on it, and I will recite what I remember.
All right.
Because my character will remember much more than I do.
At least he
And
hopes.
yeah, I hope. And and I will say, and I found these 3 items. Aren't they pretty?
Interesting.
I'm not sure what the key's for.
I don't know. We haven't come across anything that's locked yet.
Yeah, but if we do, we have the key.
Hey, hey, hey.
And I'm not sure what kind of wand it is.
I don't know. Kendra, are you attuned to the or trained in the Arcana?
Good question. Yes, I am trained in Arcana.
You would recognize this wand right away, Kendra. You would recognize it as a wand of magic missiles.
Oh, not firebolts or fireballs.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Wand of
almost as good
fireball.
as fire stuff, but still useful.
That's the cannon.
Such a
And
primitive
you
wand.
guys notice that he has a silver chain that's constantly falling. If he holds it up, it's a 4-foot long chain.
That's a
Yeah.
long chain.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder what they're doing with the 4-foot long.
it fits
Okay.
very well in the bag of holding.
All right, throw it in there.
Might
And,
fetch a pretty penny.
And the
Fine.
only other door out of
Maybe
this
even
room,
an ugly
besides
penny.
the one you came in,
there's another
is the
door.
one on the southern wall.
And
Let's
we will
check
go out
that
that.
out.
You will go to the door. Da-da-da-da-da.
It's locked. We have a key.
We have a key.
Um,
A key means here, right? In Spanish?
you open the door and you go to walk out. It's cold and chilly, misty, rainy, and
Oh,
this
We're on a porch.
this
this is a
balcony is entangled by ivy.
Halt.
She does that.
Do not step
And
any further.
there's nothing out there. It's just wet, creepy ivy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get entangled in that again. Let's go to the
Do we
stairs.
see anything out on the horizon other than the storm and
The storm, the forest, the really creepy looking forest.
no people?
No people.
Okay. Back
Let's,
inside.
Back inside, and we'll go to the stairs that head up. It is a quarter till.
You
10.
go to the stairs and you're getting ready to head up.
Definitely
We'll
time
stop
to
here
be
Yeah.
done.
and we'll go to the next level next week.
Next time. She's looking forward to that.
Yes, she
Why
I'm
does that
looking
scare me?
forward to next week
And we level.
because next week's episode, the house awakens.
Yep.
Ah.
The house isn't even awake yet.
Yeah. It's just very active. It's sleepwalking right now. All right. So
We'll end it there. Sorry about running over, but I wanted to get this floor done.
Yep. All right. So we'll be back next week. Be sure, if you're watching, be sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you know when we're live. Like, share this video, comment on this video, let people know about it. And then come and join us on dnddadjokes.com and check out all of our stuff there. I'm a little behind on the Town Crier, figuring I had 4 weeks to get it in there. And so
And
I'll
sorry
get
I didn't get my posts made today.
that's, it happens. But you can check out the GM Corner. You can check out our upcoming events. We have links to all of the events that we are going to be part of. So if it's in your area, check out the link and go buy some tickets and come see us in the area. Come see us at the conventions and such. I think that's it.
And don't
Right?
be scared. Our upcoming events only go till December, but we are
Yes.
putting together our calendar for next year.
Yep. Indeed. You'll probably see those start popping up late September, maybe October. You'll start seeing 2025 pop up in there. So, all right.
Sounds
Pretty
good.
exciting. All right.
Thanks
So,
for joining.
thanks for joining. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.